and welcome to Pixie's YouTube channel. Today's segment is going to be about DIY, do it yourself, and if you haven't noticed, I do have a different look to me. I am wearing a wig today, and I even got eyeshadow on. I decided to go all out for this video, basically because it actually does have to do with how I look, even though it's a do-it-yourself. When applying beauty products, most beauty gurus and makeup artists use makeup brushes. Well, not everyone can afford to shell out a lot of money to purchase makeup brushes. All of my makeup that I have done today, the eyes, the face, my lips, even accentuating my little beauty marks, all of this done today was done with paintbrushes, regular paintbrushes. The ones that you can buy at a dollar store for like 10 cents, or get a huge package like I got from Walmart for only $3.99. Using makeup brushes is awesome if you have the money to be able to afford them. Now, if you're kind of like me and you're cheap or you're poor and unable to get makeup brushes, the next best thing are regular paintbrushes. They're pretty much the same. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with this. I'm going to start with the big ones over here. Okay. These are soft but yet firm bristled. These make for great detailing. Applying a lot of concealer or foundation, whatever you want to call it, foundation, you can use one of these instead of like a beauty ball if you don't have one, or you don't want to use your hands. You can use one of these. Now you can also use this to paint body paint on your body, just as a body painter would do. Okay, it's same as a foundation brush for smaller areas and even smaller areas for extra oomph. Like right here, when you want to make sure you get it nice and blended in, it's a smaller one. For lining, if you want thick lines or if you want to do your lips. For thin, small lines, so you can get it right in my hair, there you go. For thin, small lines, and if you need a straight line. Doesn't like to zoom in properly, but straight line. Okay? That covers that section. Now, for those of you that like to use a beauty ball and all that kind of stuff, that's great. For those of you that don't have one and don't feel comfortable using this kind of brush, they have these. Believe it or not, this works perfectly fine and just as good as a beauty ball or brush to blend in your foundation and even the cream concealers and everything. Now, there are lots of other kinds of brushes. Now, they have many kinds. They have the fan kinds and all that kind of stuff. You can actually get fan paint brushes in these packages. I gave mine away to my daughter because she wanted to play with it. I'm not really the fan type of user. So, okay, we'll start with the next batch. Okay, these are great for doing your eyes. That's that one. Okay, you have your angled brush. We're getting right underneath and just doing right there, right along your lash line. This is what I used for it. This is also what I used to get my crease done nice and neatly. I also use this. I use this to go along the brow to make a nice straight flat. I'll get to the next part about blending. And then you have a couple extra lip brushes, lip type brushes, or whatever you want to use them for. And then you have another flat brush, which you can actually turn this into an angle brush. All you got to do is cut it. Cut off the corner, and you got another angle brush. You can make it a tight, sharp angle. Let's see, get some good shape. You can make it a sharp angle so it goes like that, or you can make it a small angle so it only goes a little bit, or you can just do a medium angle, you know? Just cut it up to what suits your specifications. Then you kind of have a little bit more hard bristled-like brushes, and these are good for doing various different things. Me, I use this one. Like if I make a mistake and I get mascara under my eye, I use this to get the mascara off without ruining and damaging the foundation underneath, the foundation and the layers that are underneath. Works great for that because it also kind of blends in the rest just in case. This very short flat tip brush. This is good for doing your brows with, but I don't ever do my brows, but it's good for that. Now, I'll be wondering about the blending. How are we going to do the blending? Well, in the package, there comes soft bristle brushes. Yay! So, this was originally like that long. All you do is you round it out. And you got your first blender. Some people like having corner blending. That's why you got this one. Yeah, right there. Okay? And just for thin blending, or just whatever you want to use it for, you got another soft one. Okay? These are the brushes that I always use when I apply my makeup. I was going to upload the video of me using them to apply my makeup. However, that kind of became a very lengthy video and very loud from the school letting out. So it's not like it would have been a great video. But I decided instead I would go over the do-it-yourself makeup brush kit. Regular paintbrushes. If you're concerned about, making sure that they work right or that they're like angled right, use Google and Google up a picture of what regular makeup brushes look like. And then you can just take your brushes and then you just match it to fit, like the blender brush. I was looking at a picture of a blending brush. This one's a little longer than most of them, but that's fine because that's how I like it. Okay, you just make it a rounded end. I needed an angle brush. This brush wasn't originally angled, so get it to where we can see it right in the hair. So I cut it so that way it was angled. What else? This brush was pretty long, but I needed a thin, short brush for your brows. So cut that. Like I said, this one was straight, now it's cut. What else did I chop? This one was rounded at the tip, but I kind of concaved it a little. I don't know if you can tell. And then one side of this brush has been tapered, so that way it's a little thinner on one side than the other. All of your brushes can be altered and fixed to look like original makeup brushes, and they work just the same. So give it a try. You never know. You may actually find that not only is it cheaper, but it works just the same, and it's not like it's gonna dent your pockets, even if you mess up on making them. It's not like you went out and spent $60 on paintbrushes and ruined them all and anything like that. You go out and spend $5-6 at most. Let's say you go to a craft store, you're spending like $5 to $10 on this amount of paintbrushes. So you go to a supermarket like Walmart, or I guess it's not really a superstore like Walmart. Go into the craft section there. They're like $3 to $5, and that's $3 to $5, which is pretty good considering. Even if you mess up, you're not wasting a lot of money. Because single makeup brushes, they generally cost, by themselves, anywhere from $2 to $5. Some even cost even way more than that, so make it yourself. Now that I am done with that, thank you for tuning in to Pixie's DIY makeup brush section. I don't know if I will ever do another DIY. I may not. Just like my makeup thing that I did for my friend that I got uploaded. I may do one of those again. I don't know. I'm still working on everything. I know I originally said no makeup tutorials or anything like that, but things change, people change, ideas come out, so on and so forth. I'm not a professional. I will never claim to be a professional, but I can at least impart some of my personal experience onto you to try and help you if you are financially strapped or just want to go a different route and everything. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. You have a wonderful day, and bye!